Hello everybody! Happy Monday! It's Serena here. I hope everybody's doing fabulous. It's been a long time since I have been live in my own personal page, but I have a very important cause that I am supporting in celebration of my belated birthday, which was a few weeks ago, and I would love nothing more than your support. Any support, every little helps. As most of you who know me well know, I am a huge fan of meditation, and in particular Vipassana meditation, which is a technique that we've inherited from Gautama the Buddha, that I practice daily in my life, and I also go to yearly retreats at these beautiful centers which are present all over the world. The centers are exclusively run by donations, so charity, and by the time donation of the servers and the workers there. So you don't pay to attend the course. You can attend the course at any moment, completely free of charge, and you'll be housed and you'll be given food and basic but very comfortable accommodation. And only at the end of the course are you allowed to make a donation of any kind, of any mean, and that is not even mandatory. So if you can't afford it, you don't have to make a donation. And everybody who runs the centers and runs the courses, including all the assisting teachers, are volunteering their time. Nobody gets paid. And I have just got back from my yearly retreat, and I have made my donation, of course, and I am now asking for everybody's help in pinching in so that I can raise even more money to donate to the beautiful center of Dhammadeepa, which is the one located here in London. Now, let me share with you very briefly why I believe so wholeheartedly in the immense powers of meditation, in particular Vipassana meditation, and why the Vipassana Trust is my absolutely most favorite charity and my charity of choice, and the one that I'm choosing to support in celebration of my birthday. I believe that Vipassana meditation works at the root level of all human pain and suffering. It is an incredibly effective technique, and this, by the way, applies to all meditation, but it so happens that Vipassana is the one that I believe in and practice and support. Now, think for a moment. Imagine a world where every human being goes through life free of their deepest pain and suffering. Every single problem, every single issue that the world is facing right now, which is due to unbalanced human behavior, would get resolved if everybody worked at the root level of their pain and suffering and was able to go through life feeling balanced, joyous, equanimous, and at peace. Think about it. There would be no wars, because wars are caused by people who are in pain and they are suffering, and they believe that in order to resolve their pain and suffering they have to fight somebody else. There will be no violence for the same very reason. There will be no fighting of any kind. There would be no abuse of any kind, you know? A world free of all pain and suffering. So when you're making a small contribution to a Vipassana center, you are facilitating for somebody to be able to take a course at the centers, and you're essentially facilitating in whatever a small part for the eradication of a human's pain and suffering at the very root level. I find it almost hard to put into words how huge this is, and I'm getting almost a little bit emotional to talk about it. As you guys all know, my personal story, one of the most painful experiences that I still have to deal with in my day-to-day life is my dad's mental illness. My dad was diagnosed with bipolar disorder when I was only 8 years old, and the repercussions of his illness have been profound in my life. The amount of pain and suffering that he has experienced, and that therefore me as his child that I have experienced, have been huge. And I know without the shadow of a doubt that if my father had had the opportunity and to get acquainted with meditation in his earlier years, before his mental illness kind of took over his life, he would have been able to work at the root cause of the pain and suffering, which essentially are the root cause of his illness. And he would be healthy today. He wouldn't have gone through all the suffering that he's been through in his life, and therefore I wouldn't have gone through some of the greatest suffering in my life. And so that is the power of meditation, and that is the power of the Vipassana meditation, and that is why I am so passionate about the Vipassana Trust, and I choose to support it, and I'm choosing to raise funds for it in celebration of my birthday, and I'm already almost halfway through my goal. So I'd like to ask every single one of you, to whatever extent you feel comfortable doing, even a few pounds, if you would buy me a coffee, please use the money instead towards this very worthy cause and help me make a small contribution towards the elimination of human pain and suffering at the root level by supporting the Vipassana Trust. Thank you so much, everybody, in advance. Thank you, Anzi, for checking this video live, and everybody else who will see the replay. Lots of love to you all, and I will share the link to the fundraiser in the comments right now. I would like to wish you all peace, love, and harmony. Ciao for now.